Hello, I'm Josh with a full stop. About a year ago, I released this video called Who is Josh? All about who I am and where I was up to that point. A lot has changed since then and has become very outdated. Here's a little update. Here is a little catch up of what's happened and who I am. Also, just a little introduction for those who just don't know me that much. I make music. I have been playing guitar for years now, and I sing, write, mix, all of that. Yes, another 17-year-old British heartthrob for the internet. That's me, Josh, with a full stop, because Josh was taken. I prioritise on alternative indie stuff, jumping from rock to classic, kind of sort of bedroom pop, but a lot of it is songs about love and kind of memories and all that kind of jazz. I don't really like to go too deep or political, and I like to kind of aim for relatable. That's kind of my vibe if you're interested. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, Soundcloud, Bandcamp, YouTube Music, Apple Music, I said that, Amazon Music, all the musics basically. You could find me anywhere I put my music out. I'm going to give you a little brief history on about me and how I got involved with music and all the songs if you want to hear snippets of them, and that's the vibe of the video. Yeah, I started out from that guitar over there. I started out learning this guitar, and I learned and started to write my own stuff, and eventually by 2020 I wrote and released my first album, Acoustic Ballads for Loners and Such Like, about my love experiences of two. It's really bad, except for the songs that aren't actually love related. I wrote a silly goofy one called London Beaches, which is about how much I hate the beaches in England.
Seagulls are annoying, I really hate them. What more can I say? I just really hate seagulls. Fish and chips my bum.
The first album really didn't go anywhere, and it was more of just a learning experience, but it's there if you want to listen to it. But I continued to write more and more music, and by December time, I released Goodbye 16, I Don't Want to Grow Up.
16, I knew you well. Goodbye 16, I bid you farewell. Goodbye 16.
It's an acoustic, heartfelt message about growing up, and it's one of my favourites personally. But then 2021 happened. That is when I made myself a DistroKid account, which made me release all my music. So now it's everywhere. Yay! I have no listeners or streams. By the end of my GCSEs, I had about 2 projects already written and ready to record, and by July, I released the first one of the 2. Sorry, I'm having one of those days. My acoustic key, folky, emo EP that I did. And I genuinely really like it.
See where the next step takes me.
Not for everybody, it's very raw, it's just very to the point. The first 2 songs was very much just me being most vulnerable. If you like Crywank or Wilbur Soot, Your City Gave Me Asthma, give it a listen. That's the vibe that I was sort of going for, so yeah. But that wasn't my main project, right? You see, for months, and I'm talking months, before Goodbye 16, before my first album, I had the idea for these 6 songs about my crush at the time, who is now my girlfriend, and it was going to be all aspects of indie, and it was going to be my self-made masterpiece. I still don't think it's really that good, but people seem to like it. This is Drawing Hearts.
This is my original song, Sleeping on My Shoulder.
Sleeping on my shoulder. Sleeping on my shoulder. Forever. Sleeping on my shoulder.
And that was a snippet of my biggest song, Sleeping on My Shoulder. I wrote the song after a dream I had, and I thought, this is it. This is gonna be the best one I've written so far. Go check it out. If you really like yourself kind of looking out for you, sort of really upbeat pop song, give it a listen. People seem to like it, and so I don't know. Yeah. That's still such a crazy number to me. I just can't believe that many of you listen to it. And I mean, I don't even know if I will reach that kind of success or popularity ever again, but prove me wrong, prove me wrong. Genuinely though, thank you so much. That means so much to me. Thank you. Goodbye 16 was on it, and then a couple of other songs were on it, such as Autumn Leaves, Let's Watch the Stars, One Day Just You and I, and Theme from an 80s Movie. And maybe to make a separate video sort of talking about the creative process and what led on to that. That's going to be out later on. This is just a sort of introduction video. But that was it. That was my big EP drop. And it took a lot out of me. I was very, very exhausted. So I took a break from music. I didn't really write any songs or anything. And then I got round to writing a little single called Urban Outfitters. What a thing to be when I am free, alone in my head. What a freak to be when I am free, alone in my head in a shopping center. This song is about the time when the masks were all removed and I got very anxious and felt very claustrophobic in Urban Outfitters, and I was really inspired by kind of Freaks and sort of the kind of grungy garage rock style. I released that around December time and I was sort of done for 2021. And then there was the talent show.
Hi, Editing Josh here. I went on a bit of a tangent, but as a whole, I did a talent show for my school, and a lot of people really liked the song. It was the first time I ever performed live, and it gave me a really creative boost. I just have to thank all the people for coming along and really liking it, and yeah.
December, I got this creative high boost, and I wrote consistently for the entire month. And one of them included the it's
Redacted virus.
Yes, I caught the disease, the one that everybody was talking about for about 2 years. And I wrote a goofy R rap for it. Here's a snippet.
We're gonna hit you with the sequel. We're going home. I know you can't leave my isolated zone, so I thought I'd make a rap and spit a few bars about my misfortune with my guitar. Redacted virus freaking sucks. It has no grace or style. I legally can't travel for a while. Boss.
I miss everyone.
It's a travesty, an absolute travesty. It's white boy rap, and I think it's funky, and a lot of people do like it. And check it out if you kind of like that style. And it's technically also the sequel to the London Beaches song from earlier. Yeah, well, it's all linking together. And then what about the other 40? 3 of them were really experimental ones, and I was advised by friends to release it, and it is the...
To wander aimlessly is very unswinging.
No, it's not Taylor Swift's Folklore. I wish it was. It's an experimental EP. We're talking a bit of shoegaze, we're talking a big instrumental prog suite, and a lovely little folky one called In My Little Corner of Memories. In my little corner of memories, never get them back, but that's alright with me. But I got those done really quickly, and I worked on my main lot, my big magnum opus, Memento Vivere.
Maybe it's the way she compares to no one else. Maybe it's the way that they embrace me with a glance.
Memento Vivere means Remember to Live in Latin. It's my most recent EP. It is a collection of these 4 songs that is the most chorus-drenched, dream pop-y, bedroom pop kind of thing that I could pull off myself. I even got my friend Morris to go mix it. Links in the description if you want to check him out. He makes cool remixes as well, and I've been on a couple of other stuff, like a Megalovania remix. And it was released in May. It is a bunch of summer songs. There is one called Drive to Nowhere, which is kind of the sequel to Sleeping on My Shoulder, just sort of about the idea of just taking your loved one and just driving out to wherever.
Take a ride in the middle of nowhere, getting lost, burning 50 on a highway. I wouldn't change it, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Maybe I Like Them is talking about sort of the crushy phase where you're in between wanting to fall in love, but also the hesitance and kind of the oh, I don't know if it's going to work of it. I'm Too Scared to Lose You for Good was a really experimental, kind of sad one that I tried to do. And then you have A Departure, which is just sort of a little instrumental wave of goodbye. That is Memento Vivere, and that is where I am at now. I don't really have any future plans, I'm not going to lie. I hope to go live. Maybe some streams, but genuinely I would really love to just start performing, whether it just be busking or having an actual kind of place where you guys can come and see me. I say you guys like I've got an audience. If I haven't already, there's a subscribe button below. If you could hit that, maybe that would be really very nice. I also have a TikTok and I have an Instagram. Also, just before, any bassists or drummers or any mixers or producers or any people who know any labels or anything like that, hello, I would like to make you some money. Hire me, I beg. I don't even know how to end the video, I'm not gonna lie. Bye.